Okay, so welcome to part 3 of Racing to the Bottom by Zoo Strategies. This part, it's really kind of iffy. Like, I've barely gotten it to where I could actually play it decently enough. But if you find a better way, please tell me in the comments, message me somewhere, because it was really killing me. Anyway, you hold this chord, which is, I use my middle finger on the 8th fret of the 5th string, index on the 7th of the 2nd string, and ring finger on the 8th of the 1st string. And you play the 5th fret, the 5th string, then the 1st string, then the 2nd string, and then you pull off the 1st string, your ring finger. And then you could come in with the ring finger or pinky. I find that the pinky is easier because then you don't have to. You can keep your pinky just above it, so then it's just closer, so it's faster. But anyway, I use my pinky on the 9th fret of the 4th string, and then you play the 3rd string open, and then the 2nd string, 7th fret. So. And then you play the 5th fret or the 5th string again, and then you play the 3rd string open, and then the first string, and then pull off, and then you play the 4th on the 9th, the open 3rd, and the 7th on the 2nd again. And then you do that first part again, so. It's kind of tricky to get the feel of switching between those things. It's a really subtle thing, but you get the hang of it eventually. And my whole problem is my pinky will usually kind of mute this 3rd, so you really want to make sure you like twist your wrist, so then you're not touching anything when you're right here, but then when you try to to get your pinky, you gotta twist it to make sure it's really only coming on that one string. So yeah, that takes a while to get used to, and I'm just barely getting used to it, but yeah, that's the only way I know how to do it, really. But anyway, after you do that, then you come down and you play the 7th on the 4th string, open 3rd, 5th on the 2nd, then open 1st string, and then you pull off the 2nd string, the 5th fret 2nd string. Then you go down and play the 5th on the 4th string, open 3rd again, and 4th on the 2nd string, and then pull that off to open. So that's. So that first half of it, I'll play it really slowly real quick. Alright, so after that, it's almost the same thing, except instead of the 8th fret on the 5th string, it's the 7th. And the way I do that is I alternate my index and my middle fingers. So then I have my middle finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string, and I have my index on the 7th fret of the 5th string. And it's basically the same thing. You play the 5th, then the 1st, then the 2nd, and then pull off the 1st to open, and then your pinky comes, and this is where it's really hard for your pinky, because your fingers and your wrists, at least my fingers and my wrists, are even more angled here. But pinky on the 9th of the 4th, then open 3rd, 7th on the 2nd, and then come back to this 5th string, 3rd string open, 1st string, pull off that 1st string, 9th on the 4th, open 3rd, and then 2nd string, 7th fret. And then you repeat that first one. So I'll play that really slowly real quick. Then you do the same thing as before. You play 7th on the 4th fret, or 7th fret on the 4th string, open 3rd, 5th on the 2nd, open 1st, and then pull off that 2nd string. Except right here, you play the 5th fret on the 5th string, 5th fret on the 1st string, pull that off to open, and then an open 2nd string. So, and once you've done all of that, then you repeat everything from you repeat everything in this part, and then that takes you into the next part, which is just a whole bunch of strumming. That sounds really awesome and calming. I'll go ahead and play this part slowly real quick with the repeat in it. Now I'll play it up to speed. Alright, well, that's it for this part. If you want to go to the next part, which is probably going to be a fairly short episode. I might mix 2 parts into it, because the strumming is fairly easy and it repeats. And the next part is, after that, it's fairly easy and it repeats. So, yeah, if you want to watch that, go ahead and follow this link. Or maybe it's here, maybe it's there. I don't know where it is, because editing is done in the future. But, yeah. It'll also be in the description if you want to find that. And, yeah. Thanks for watching.